Hi, it's Stephen McDonald here. It's Saturday morning. I went for a hike this morning trying to combat my COVID-15. Try not to put on 15 pounds when I have been locked in the house for a couple of weeks here. So anyway, I want to give you a quick update in the market. Market conditions, pricing, financing, and touch a little bit on humor, and we should be done for the weekend. So first of all, the market conditions this week has actually been really active, surprisingly enough. The high-end market has slowed down substantially, but the middle market, which is kind of 1.5 to 3 million, has been actually clicking away a little slower. The low end market, we've actually had multiple offers. So a lot of activity, despite the kind of shutdown, stay at home and be safe, which is very interesting, number one. Second thing is that a lot of the conversations in my mastermind groups has been around the conversation of being or adapting to this new reality. And we've been in this for maybe 2-3 weeks, and it could be for a month, it could be more than that, but how do we adapt to this new reality? And the people who adapt quicker seem to be doing okay, but the challenge we're seeing is that the technology has adapted, but the human body or the human components are maybe not doing so well. So I just want to encourage you, if you're adapting to this new technology, that's great. But the second thing is the human component, which is really understanding this new way to be in an environment where you're not with other human beings so much as before. So just give yourself some time, be sensitive, don't take things personally, and be gentle with yourself. So regarding pricing, there are a lot of conversations on pricing right now. Is it going up? Is it going down? What's happening? We are seeing the lower end, that's below 1.2 and below, has actually stayed very consistent. It's definitely competitive. Some multiple offers has kept that in place. The second thing, slight above that 1.2 to 2 million, we're seeing that slow down a little bit, and we're watching that really, really closely. The higher end, maybe 3 million above, has actually, we see a big slowdown there. So that's probably the stock market has been reflected in that higher price point. People want to buy there as opposed to need to buy. So we're seeing that slowing down. That's in your pricing. So market conditions, pricing, and also the other thing that's a big component this week is to do with the conversation of financing. A lot of transactions. We're seeing the financing really tightening up or being restrictive, maybe down 10 to 15%. An example of that is we call a non-QM loan, your non-standard loans. They've actually been taken off the table from most lenders. Jumbo loans are a lot more restricted, higher money down. That's your non-conforming loans. So that's a big deal. We're watching that really, really closely. So pricing is really okay. We're seeing obviously a lot of money coming in and people moving from the stock market and coming into the residential world. I think that's what's happening in some regards. So anyway, that's what we're seeing. The last thing that I've loved this week, the humor has been unbelievable. And the conversation on humor is a really big deal. I think it's a safety valve. If you have any funny things you want to send to me, I'd love to see that. And lastly, if I can help in any way unrelated to real estate, we want to help you, April 9 and family. If we can do something to help in this tough situation, please reach out. We'd love to chat with you. I'm enjoying the Zoom world and Blue Jeans and Google Chats and stuff as I learn this new world myself. So anyway, have a great week, and we will see you next week.